Okay, here is the last new form provided by IAR this year. It's called the final walkthrough form. Great idea. Something where once the final walkthrough has taken place, the parties can sign off that everything was fine or there was a problem. This is how it's going to be fixed. They could have blanks here for the parties to do that at the closing table. Unfortunately, I don't think the form went far enough. It doesn't give all those options. So let me show you what it says. This first paragraph tells you the language that's in the purchase agreement, that the seller has to provide the property in the same condition it was in prior to closing, and they do that through possession. Then it says the buyer should verify the condition of the property and then it meets the terms of the purchase agreement. That's still kind of not necessarily at the final walkthrough stage. It's not very clear there. Then you have two things you can check. We did a final walkthrough on such and such a date, or we're not doing a final walkthrough. Okay? Still, doesn't provide a whole lot of information. But then the next two paragraphs is where it could be better. The listing broker and buyer broker have no knowledge of defects in the property other than what's been disclosed in the sales disclosure form. We all like that, right? Because it's not our responsibility. Or in any other written information the brokers or seller may have provided, translated in inspection report. The brokers have no duty to inspect the property for unknown defects. Again, good for us. We don't have to go climb in the attic and make sure in our 90-year-old client's home there's not mold. Okay, we like that. It's the buyer's responsibility to have inspections completed. So again, we're talking not the final walkthrough. We're talking at the beginning of the transaction. Next paragraph, buyer releases and holds harmless all brokers and their companies from any and all liability, including attorney's fees and costs arising out of or related to any inspection, inspection result, repair, disclosed defect, or deficiency affecting the property. Generic language, again, that has nothing to do with the final walkthrough. There should be a paragraph here or in that other checkbox. Buyers have walked through. Property's cool. Buyers have walked through. Here's what we found that is still a problem, that was not repaired when it was agreed to, and list those things and then have a space where the parties literally at the closing table could negotiate how things are going to go and get that repaired, so long as, again, that doesn't mess up the financing. Okay? You're going to have to show something on that document. The lenders aren't going to be approving of it. We're going to have to take care of that too. That's why, frankly, your walkthrough should be right before the closing, but if you think there's a problem, having that reinspection could also fall under the final walkthrough umbrella. Just be really careful with this one. I don't think it does everything we would like it to do. It basically says we did or didn't have a walkthrough.